Hello everyone and happy Pride Month. Today I am reviewing another live show. Yay! Now the other week I posted my old review of Todrick Hall's Straight Outta Oz. Forgive my voice, I've been battling a bit of a cold so my voice may crack in and out, so live with it. As I was saying, the other week I posted my old review of Todrick Hall's Straight Outta Oz show because I knew I wanted to post a review of his new show, and since I have now seen it, time to do the review. Forbidden is the third solo studio album and original musical written and produced by American singer-songwriter and YouTube celebrity Todrick Hall. Todrick released the musical in the form of an hour-and-a-half long piece on his YouTube channel, and both the album and the feature concept film talk about a distant future in which black LGBT people rule the fictitious North American city of Nakarima Falls in the fictitious country of Nakarima, which is American said backwards, promoting white racism and straight phobia as a critique to nowadays prejudice against the black and LGBT community. I would like to begin this by saying that as of late I was wondering if this is something I want to continue doing, working so hard on review after review, video after video, all in the hopes that it might lead to a stable future. I was doubting myself, my worth, and my value, especially in a field that is dominated by men. But during the show, Todrick took time out of his performance to speak to his audience and engage with us, not as a performer, but just as a person. It felt like talking to a friend in a room full of people who weren't there to judge you, but to accept and embrace you and have fun together. I've been going to concerts and musicals for pretty much my entire life, and it's a feeling and experience I have only ever encountered at a Todrick show. At one point he told us to never give up on what we love, to keep working hard and fighting no matter what anyone else says, because if there is something you want to do in life, if you're passionate about it, you should never give up on it. His words spoke right to me and invigorated me with new energy and purpose, and for that I am incredibly grateful. What I do may seem frivolous to some, but it is the only thing that keeps me going and gets me up in the morning, and that is reason enough to never give up. Todrick's show and music are all about staying true to who you are even through adversity and never backing down or pandering to the haters and the naysayers. As RuPaul once said, "I ain't got time for the people who hate me, I'm too busy loving the people that love me." Todrick lives his life by this, and he practices what he preaches and turns it into music. The Forbidden show opened with a performance by Chester Lockhart and his song In Loving Memory, a song, as luck would have it, I recently became a fan of. Not only was it a thrill to see him perform, and perform a song I knew, but Chester did an incredible job as MC for the night. He energized the audience, he made sure that the night would be about fun and openness, he set the tone for what Todrick was about to deliver, and it was epic. Song after song, Todrick stunned and moved me. With the aid of his fellow vocalists, we were immersed in amazing talent. Todrick uses his gifts to tell stories and entertain. Now, people love to say, I don't want politics, I just want to have fun. Well, Todrick shows us you can have both. For centuries, the artistic world has always been a platform for sparking political debate, and given today's current political climate, why not use your gifts to say something worth hearing? Todrick has not only written incredibly profound and powerful music, but he has choreographed incredible routines that were performed impeccably by his dancers. Notably was the dancer performing the part of Brandy during the song Lullaby. Her dancing was so beautiful and moving that the audience could not help but cheer for her, to which she responded with the most beautiful smile full of gratitude and happiness. There's not a moment where you just see dancers doing steps. No, we see people telling a story and having fun while they do it. They truly look like they were living their life, and they allowed us to experience that with them. It just fills the room with this fun energy that makes you feel a part of it at all times. As I mentioned, I've been going to shows my entire life, and you're lucky if you find an artist who doesn't lip sync or sounds anything remotely like how they do on their album. With Todrick, what you've heard is what you'll get. No auto-tune, no lip syncing, no enhancements, just a person with one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard. Not to mention, he actually sings the lyrics. Sure, you're thinking, well, duh, but what I mean is some artists let the backing track do the work and they just sing a lot of oohs and ahs for the entire show and really aren't singing any of the lyrics. Well, that won't happen with Todrick. That man puts work into his lyrics, so best believe he's gonna sing the fuck out of them. Only twice have I ever been moved to tears during a concert, but not like this. First was when I saw Meatloaf. I didn't cry because of his singing or because of the song. I cried because I was so happy and overwhelmed that the man I had loved my whole life was right there singing my favorite song in the world. Second time was during Megan Hilty's concert. She sang two songs that are quite painful for me to listen to, so regardless of who sang them, I would have cried. But this was different. As Todrick was singing his song Heaven, I became very emotional. Tears pooled in my eyes, my heart beat faster, and a lump caught in my throat. I remember thinking, this is how you perform a ballad. Todrick has an incredible gift. Lots of people can sing, but to truly make someone feel what the song is about through your voice without having to explain the song, that is true talent, and he has it in spades. There were so many powerful songs, but even though I knew this song, it had never affected me until I heard Todrick sing it live. I don't think I'll be forgetting those feelings anytime soon. After the second act, Todrick took time to put the focus on his audience instead of himself. He engaged with many audience members, from a young 13-year-old on the balcony who was so overjoyed to have his idol speaking to him. Todrick said, we're having a conversation, but you're missing it because you're recording it. That kid didn't hesitate to ditch the phone. Even the flash doesn't move that fast. Todrick then complimented the boy's friend on her makeup. He then had the entire audience sing a round of happy birthday to one of the guys in the audience, and we didn't hesitate to do it, and it felt amazing to do it all together. He then spontaneously invited a woman he'd met the previous night up on the stage. She had told him she could sing, and he thought that's what they all say. But after stalking her social media, he learned she can in fact sing, and so he had her sing a verse of Chandelier, and holy shit, she brought down the house. You know what? Roll the footage!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw back till I lose count. Gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a butterfly through my tears as they dry. Swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier.
See, I told you she could sing. He then had us all record a hello message for his mother, and the inclusivity never ended. He opened up about his life and thanked us and just spoke to us like normal people. It was beyond amazing, and he never hesitated to go into the crowd and have people sing along. His concerts are like a giant party where everyone is invited. I experienced so many firsts that night, one of them being the hot man buffet that were the dancers performing Thug. I've seen hot and steamy performances plenty, but those are always heterosexual in nature, and this was openly gay. Aside from the shirtless hunks, what made it so hot was its unapologetic open nature. All I could think was, well, why the fuck not? A female singer has hot men grind on her, a male singer has hot women grind on him, so why not have a gay singer have something indicative of his sexual orientation instead of doing shit the boring traditional way? It was amazing. During another performance, I noticed the dancers in pairs, 2 women, 2 men, and a man and a woman. It was the same dancing you'd see anywhere else, but the roles were changed because why can't 2 women dance? Why can't 2 men dance? And why can't a man and a woman dance but the woman lead and the man follow? I was shocked simply because I personally had never seen it done before. But I was so comfortable seeing it because to me it makes sense. What I was seeing was normal, and it should be normal, and I should be used to it, and it was only shocking because I wasn't used to seeing it. That made me sad, but so happy that Todrick was the one saying, this is what we're gonna do. At this show, everything the world tries to tell you is wrong or is different is normalized and accepted, and it's beautiful. If you ever get the chance to see Todrick live in concert, go and do it. Don't hesitate, just go and do it. If you want to find out about the story and the message he is sending through Forbidden, then watch the feature film he made for it, which can be found on his YouTube channel. I will post links to that in the description box. Todrick has done it again, and what a perfect way to celebrate Pride Month. Thank you so much for watching this. Please remember to love and support each other, because that's what the world really needs right now. So until next time, bye.
I like when them boys wear